without further ado, this is Dylan's mom, Candice, joining us from, I believe, her home. Candice, thank you so much for joining Crime Time with DutyRon tonight.
You're welcome.
First off, out of the gate, I want to say, on behalf of my community and my family, we send you guys strength, prayers, and positive vibes, and anything and everything that we can do to help spread the word, to spread real, truthful information. And that's what we do here. We have a really stellar reputation on covering things from a very, police perspective, but at the same time, we don't report on rumors and falsehoods. And I know that is something that bogs down the searchers, the law enforcement, and also it has an effect on the family. Do you want to talk a little bit about that before we get into the whole story?
Yeah, we want to keep everything so fact-based. We get so many tips that are just astronomical. We see so many reports, different podcasts. Our biggest thing is we don't want to go through scenarios that may have happened. There's 1,000 of those that go through the family's head. We do it every day. Trust me. We need people to come forward with factual information. We have to build this off of facts, and we have to keep with the facts, or we just go off on basically wild goose chases. And we can't do that because it leads us away from what may have actually happened. So that's where we're at. We ask people to come forward if you actually have information that may be helpful. Not asking us if Dylan's in his grain truck, stuff like that. We've been through all of that. But something that someone has told you that stands out, that doesn't seem right, that's the information we need right now.
Yeah, 100%. And Ed and I wholeheartedly agree with that. If you can, without, I was going to go through a little bit of the timeline, and I know that you've told the story, gazillions of times, but I'd like for you to, in a condensed version, if you can, walk us through what happened with your son, how the communication either broke down or how it was prior to, May 28th. If you could just give a brief synopsis, that would be helpful.
So basically, Dylan has a triangle that he travels between Lucin, Utah, Twin Falls, Idaho area, and Eastern Idaho area. Dylan, it is nothing to go 2 or 3 days without hearing from him. But as a family, one of us is always in contact. Either his father's in contact, or his grandmother's in contact, or I'm in contact. So when we kind of all put together that nobody had been in contact since Saturday morning, we knew there was an issue, because he's always calling somebody, especially where he was trying to finish getting his crop in. So where he was trying to finish getting his crop in, it was odd for him to not call anybody and say, I got my crop in, I got it finished, I'm done. He was so proud of it. So when we kind of all got together, and it was like, no, something's wrong. Something is wrong for one of us not to hear from him on a daily basis. So that's when we knew. And that's when we all headed down Memorial Day, May 30th. And we all took off and headed down.